I mean, it feels great. You know, I've been waiting since Madison Square Gardens and however else long I've been waiting for it, so it's great.
Your journey, you just had a great, start. It had a lot of hype. Jake Paul praises you everywhere. How are you taking all the attention that you've been getting lately?
I feel like I've been had the attention since I was, I first started boxing. So with the, with Jake being involved, it's a bit more. But I feel like I'm able to handle it well as a teenager.
Obviously, you're going to be a big Jake Paul supporter going into the fight. Just wanted to get your predictions on, how he's been training. If you've seen any training camp stuff and how he's going to perform against Silva this Saturday.
From what I've been seeing and what I saw in the last few fights, I mean, he's a fighter and he's learning, progressively, and it's great to see that, in like 3 or 4 years how he's been learning, and I feel like it's gonna possibly be a knockout.
As a multiple national champion, how much do you rate Jake Paul as a boxer? You've got all the credentials, you've got such a good record already.
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. You said?
How much do you rate Jake Paul? Because you've got such a good record at such a young age. Jake Paul's coming from a YouTube background. How much do you rate him as a fighter?
How I rate him as a fighter? Great. This is his 5th or 6th fight, and I mean he's doing what he's doing. I feel like it's A+. Like for usually people with that record fight someone that's you never heard of, but Jake has been in the ring with former UFC champions. It's not compared to boxing, but I mean they still have that experience of fighting.
Where can he go in the sport, do you reckon?
Wherever he wants. I feel like he's heading in the right path, so I feel like he could potentially earn a belt.
Prediction for Saturday then?
A knockout.
That basketball match with Ryan Garcia again though?
I've been trying to, but he hasn't came back. So whenever he needs to, I'm here for it.
What's your relationship with Ryan? Just curious. With Ryan Garcia.
Nah, we cool friends. Like we kind of close in a way, and I mean I respect him. And I feel like he respects me the same way. We grew up pretty much together. So since I started boxing, I've been knowing him.
Predictions on that fight and how that fight will go out?
I feel like I have to see the training camps because the previous fight for Ryan, I don't think he looked as good as when he fought Luke Campbell. If he fights the same as he fought Luke Campbell, I feel like Ryan has that fight.
The main obstacle in that fight at the moment is the broadcasting. Do you think it will happen, that fight?
I'm sorry, you gotta say it again?
The main issue at the moment with that fight is the broadcasting. Do you reckon that fight will happen, Devontae Davis and Garcia?
Oh, if it's gonna happen? I feel like so. I feel like it is. I mean, I think it'll happen at the end of the day. If not, sometime in the future or next year.
And again, a prediction for that one if it happens, mate.
I'm rooting for Ryan, of course, so I'm going to go with Ryan. I'm not too sure, but it's a 50-50, but, I'm going for Ryan.